And the Indiana football team opens up a new season next Friday. And who will be the Hoosiers starting quarterback isn't the only question facing the team. Pat Bean has this report.
Indiana football appears to be at a crossroads as Tom Allen begins his sixth season as the head coach.
He's building this team every day, every day.
The Hoosiers followed one of their best seasons in memory 2 years ago with one of its worst last year. So that begs the question of whether 2020, when IU went 6-2 and finished number 12 in the nation, or 2021, when the Hoosiers went 2-10, was the anomaly.
I guess 2022 is going to kind of show you, what was the the outlier. Was it 20 or 21?
Allen believes, or at least is hoping, last year was the anomaly. Indiana won 8 games and went to the Gator Bowl in 2019. Then the pandemic hit. Games were played in empty stadiums, and many were canceled. Indiana played just 8 games in 2020, but were ranked in the top 10 at one point. The Hoosiers capped the season with an appearance on New Year's Day in the Outback Bowl.
I think that it's easy to forget 2019. I think everybody wants to say, 2020 had its unique qualities about it for everybody. And I think one of the reasons why we were able to elevate ourselves in that time period was the strength of our culture.
IU was ranked number 17 heading into last season, but were blown out in their opener at Iowa and never recovered. Indiana won just 2 games and went 0-9 in the Big Ten. Injuries decimated the Hoosiers on both sides of the ball, but nowhere more than at quarterback, where 5 different players took snaps. The season left such a sour taste in players' mouths that quarterback Jack Tuttle and linebacker Cam Jones created a PowerPoint for the team.
It's really had a lot of accountability stuff in there, presented to the whole team in January, and that kind of just created that spark we needed and that motivation we needed and that hunger we needed to get back, grind, do what we need to do, and improve.
Tuttle played in 6 games last season. He and Missouri transfer Connor Bazelak have been battling for the starting quarterback job since the spring practices. Who will start has been one of the big questions heading into the season. Allen has made his decision. He's just not telling anyone outside the team.
It was a very, very long, detailed process we went through. And just collective as a whole group. Obviously, I got to make the final call, and the buck stops with me on that. But at the same time, it was a group decision and feel really good about it.
Whoever's running the offense, it will be different than last year when it was among the worst in the Big Ten. Allen fired offensive coordinator Nick Sheridan and replaced him with former Massachusetts head coach Walt Bell. It will be the 3rd new offense for both quarterbacks.
You know how to run an offense, you know how to handle a huddle. So that's definitely one part that made it easier. And then also I think Coach Bell just, being so open to, having us come into the office, teaching us anything about the offense, just whatever we want, he's there for us.
The defense has a new coordinator too. Chad Wilt replaces Charlton Warren, who left after last season when the Hoosiers finished last in the Big Ten in scoring, sacks, and interceptions. What impact all the changes will have on the Hoosiers will be seen on September 2nd when IU hosts Illinois in its season opener. For Indiana News Desk, I'm Pat Bean.